Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to show you this really fun, cool glitz and glam glittery makeup look. I'm really excited to show it to you. It's using the Huda Beauty Nude palette, the new Nudes palette. I love it. It's so good. If you guys don't have this palette, I recommend you try it out. But if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so first, you already know we're going in with skincare. We're going to start off with the Shiseido White Lucent eye cream. This eye cream is so moisturizing to the skin. It's supposed to help with dark circles as well. And I'm going in now with the White Lucent Intensive Serum. We're going to really push this into the skin. One pump is all you need. And I'm taking it in on my neck as well. And now we're using the Chanel Le Solution Moisturizer. Again, one pump is all you need. And it feels so good on the skin. Make sure you get the forehead and get the neck as well. I also like to take this on the back of my neck too once I'm done. I'm massaging it into my hands. Letting it air out, air dry before we go in with the Pharsalia Liquid Glass Serum. It's a primer as well, so I like to put it in and really focus it in on the inner part of my face where I get a little bit more oily. It has like more of like a sticky texture to it, so it's really nice for foundation, and it smells good. Now I'm going in with the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Shiseido Foundation. This, I did do a video on it on my channel previously. It's a wear test, and it really does feel and look like your skin. Like, oh yeah, I'm listening to some good music right here. So I will be dancing throughout this entire video. I am sorry. I tried to cut out most of it, so you really shouldn't see much, but you'll see me singing along. But I'm going in with my Tarte foundation brush. Really like to pack it in with the brush, get on the eyelids because I do have some redness, some discoloration. Bring it down the neck and on the ears, you guys. Please don't forget that part. This is so crucial. And now I'm going in with the Morphe setting spray and getting my Real Technique sponge a little bit damp and pushing in the foundation to get rid of any brush strokes I may have had. I'm having fun over here. And then down the neck as well. It's really just being very gentle on the skin. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Love it so far. Alright, yes, we know. And the bottle locks, you guys, which is awesome. Alright, now we're going with the Naked Skin Fair Neutral Concealer. I don't think they make this anymore. It's okay. It's not too great. I like my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer a little bit better, but you know, I gotta use up what I have. So I'm going in with the same sponge underneath the eyes. Per usual. I'm doing the nose as well just because of my nose shape. Some people don't like to do that. It just depends on your face shape and what you like. Sometimes if you put concealer on the nose, it can look a little bit too heavy, so be careful with that. Be very light with your concealer. I know you see a lot of people putting on a crap ton. Just be light. I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Translucent Loose Powder. This is really, really good. I love it. It's really finely milled. The only thing that sucks about it is that I find that it clings to dry patches. So I'm doing it under the eyes, and then I'm setting the rest of my face with my MAC Skin Finish in medium. Really just pressing it into the skin. I'm listening to Pretty Ricky right here, so don't mind me. Yes, I still listen to Pretty Ricky. I'm going with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with these two shades right over here, mixing the two and kind of bronzing up my face with it. Getting underneath the chin, down a little bit, and I'm contouring just a little bit, nothing too crazy on the nose, nothing too sharp and heavy. I'm using a nice fluffy blending brush, and I'm bringing it into the eye socket as well. Just so that way everything kind of just goes well together. I like to do that, and I also like to do underneath the lips. It makes me feel like I am accentuating the lower lip, but I don't think it really does too much. Now I'm really contouring with this Kat Von D, the cool shade, just that shade right there. And I'm only using it in the outer part towards the ears. I'm not going in too far. And I'm just cleaning up a little bit with the loose powder that we used earlier, just right underneath that bronzer. Just so that way it doesn't drag too far down, because I find that when you blend your bronzer, it drags down. Now we're going in with the fun part, the new Nude Huda Beauty palette. Oh, look how pretty it is, you guys. So far, I love it. I've been using it for a while. Oh, okay. She wants us to come closer, so we're coming closer. We're going to use the blending brush. And I use these makeup sponges. I am a makeup artist, so I have these on hand. If you guys don't have these, that's fine. Just use a business card, but I'm creating the shape and winging out the eyeshadow with that shade called Secret. That was my chair, by the way. Doing the same thing on the other eye. Really focusing that, and I am just blending it a little bit more. Now I'm going in with my brows. I typically like to do this first, but for some reason I forgot, so it's no big deal. I'm using 2 shades right here. I'm not too great on filling in my brows. I think it's because I don't like doing it, so I try rushing it, and it turns out looking like crap afterwards. But, you know, hey, can't be perfect all the time. You know what I mean? Can't be perfect. They say your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So you'll see that this one's a little bit more boxy compared to the other brow. But at least I did them. So good job, Liana. Good job. Now we're setting it with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Use whatever brow gel you have. I like a clear one just because I don't like my brows to be too dark. With that pencil, with those 2 pencils. Oh, all right, we got the 2 down. Now we're going in with the shadow called Spanked. It's a really, really pretty shadow. I haven't found anything like it. It's a little bit more on the purple side. Like, it's more like raspberry, to be honest. But I'm using a small detail blending brush to get in the socket. Not taking it as high up as I used the first shadow, Secret. But I'm also winging that out a little bit, and I'm bringing it in. See? The trick is when you pick up the color, don't go into the inner corner with it. Go in with the outer and blend inwards. So always blend inwards. That's the key. Now we're going in with Love Bite. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. I love it so much. It's way more intense, but go in with a light hand. I'm using a very small detailed brush with this, and I'm putting it on the eyelid as well. So you can see here that I'm doing more of an outer V, but I'm bringing it in a little bit on the eyelid. So I'm really focusing to just not blend that out a little too much. I want it to just stay really concentrated in that one area. The key here is the brush, you guys. Get yourself a small detail blending brush. Honestly, you're going to love it. You can do anything, any eyeshadow looks if you just have the right tools. And don't forget about your finger, because your finger is the best tool. So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, and again, blending it out. And your eye should look like that. Your eyeshadow, I mean. Going back in with Secret on a bigger brush, because I'm bringing it back in. Because I feel like we blended it out too much, and I want to bring it back in. I want to see that shadow just a little bit. And don't be afraid to go higher up towards the brow. That's key right there, because you want it to be smoky. All right, now this is where I messed up. And this is why it's okay to keep this, because you guys need to see that it's okay to mess up. It's just makeup. But I went in with my finger with the shade Excite. And if you can tell, it's a little bit more of a chunky glitter. So I'm adding glitter adhesive. It's not a big deal. I did not wipe it off. I kept it on the lid, and I went in with the Anastasia glitter adhesive. And I'm just brushing it on, and I'm waiting just a little bit for it to get tacky, going in with a flat shadow brush by Morphe. And now I'm going in with Infatuated. I could have went in with Excite again, but I felt like Infatuated was more of the color I was looking for, because Excite really blended in with Love Bite, and I wanted to be able to differentiate between the 2 shades. Plus it gives it more dimension, so it makes it look more rose gold rather than more purple. So I'm not covering up Love Bite. I'm just going in about 3/4 of the way on my lid. And I'm just trying to be patient. And now I'm going in with Charmed. Charmed is way more creamy than the two, Excite and Infatuated. So you can use your finger with this as well if you'd like. But I like to use a brush to get really precise. And I feel like, oh yeah, and I put it in the inner corner as well. But I love this shade. And all three together looks so good, especially in person. You guys try it out. I highly recommend. Now I'm going back in with my favorite brush, the small detailed brush, bringing Love Bite back on the eye. You gotta be patient with this. So it's all about the eyes for this look. And now I'm blending or wiping away that loose translucent powder. Don't be afraid to be heavy-handed when applying this initially because that's what we want. We want it to catch all the glitter so we can wipe it away in the end. Now I'm going back in with Tease on the lower lash line with a small flat definer brush by Morphe. And then I'm picking up my favorite brush again and I'm using the shade Play to kind of smoke it out a little bit. I didn't want it to be too intense on the lower lash line. That's why I picked Play. That way I could definitely make it a little bit lighter on the lower lash line. But still, you know, still have something there and smoke it out. I'm using this mascara now. I'm going to just coat my lower and upper lashes with it. It's a sample that I got. I'm not too fond of it, but use your favorite mascara. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, because we're going to pop on some falsies. There they are. These are the Adele Double Up Lashes. They're in number 206. I love them. They have really pretty clusters, and I think it looks really good with the eye look. And it doesn't cover up the shadow, too, which is what I want. I didn't do all that work for nothing, you know? So now we're going in with the CoverGirl Liquid Liner. Grab your favorite liquid liner and create this nice sharp inner wing. And just stop right there. Don't bring it all the way in just because we don't want to close up the eye. And you can see that we go in. Ooh, I love that. Love that look. I didn't extend it on the outer. Ooh, yes. Coming together. But we extended it on the inner, which is pretty different. Now a nude liner on the waterline. Any color would look really cool though with this eye look, just to say, if you guys want to pick up a different shadow or a different liner color, that will look really pretty. But now I am going in with the Ambient Light. Oh, never mind. Now my blush, but I did use the Ambient Light bronzer by Hourglass. Now the blush is from Chanel. It's called Crescendo. It's a really nice cool tone pink. So that's what I use. And then now I'm going in. Favorite trick ever. Go back in with your face powder and blend the inner part of your face one more time to kind of tone down the blush. Now we're going in with our highlight. Today I'm using Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal by Fenty Beauty. Just mixing the two shades together. Oh, I love that. Look how pretty. And down the bridge of the nose, I like to highlight that part too. It depends on your face shape, honestly. Not everybody likes to do it, and that's okay. But you know me, I like my glitter. And I'm also taking that underneath the brow for the brow bone highlight. Just I wanted like that extra pop right there. And I am also doing it on the bridge, or I'm sorry, the upper lip as well. Oh, I love that look. Yes, your crusty lips. I did use lip balm, but it didn't work for me, so. All right, which lip color do we want? Do we want the purple or do we want the nude? The purple. Yeah. All right, so we're going in with our lip liner. I'm using the Chanel Noir Vamp lip liner. Feel free to use whatever dark lip liner you have, more of like a purpley lip liner. You gotta wipe that off. And I'm just lining the lips with it, but I'm also filling it in just a little bit. Oh, I love that color. It's so pretty. By the way, it's called Vintage from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But if you don't want to wear this lip color, that's cool. Just switch it out. It's bold, as you can see from... Oh, okay. I'm liking it, though. At first, I was a little nervous, but I'm liking it. Don't be like me and get lipstick on your teeth. Because... Oh, there's the color name. Vintage. Because I did that. And I didn't do that trick with the thumb. If you guys know that trick, you know what I'm talking about. I did not do it, and it got on my teeth, so excuse that, please. But now we're going in with a nude lipstick. This is Miss Sizzle from the Mariah Carey MAC collection. They don't make it anymore. Just grab any nude lip color you have and create this little ombre effect by putting it right in the center. It tones it down just a little bit, but it just looks so pretty. And I am setting the face with the Morphe setting spray. I love that spray because it's aerosol and oof, yes, it's intense. We know. The teeth. Make sure you check the teeth, you guys. Seriously, please don't be like me. There's no fixing that hair, but that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.